Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to teach about the scientific method, and I'm going to focus on a couple of things today. I'm going to focus on the scientific method itself. Also, I'm going to focus on the basis of what a method is. Also, how science is also related to it. And then we'll do an experiment at the end of the lesson. So right now, as we are going to take myself off the screen, and we're going to throw up my old lesson plan up here. And as you can see, our aim today is what is scientific method? Meaning of science, and how can we use the scientific method to discover things. Our objective, students will be able to understand how the scientific method can be used when discussing gravity. No, this is not English, this is science, and I seem to have a vocabulary problem today. Anyway, let's continue. The New York State Standard for Standard 1 and Standard 4 listed right on your screen. And as I appear back on your screen, we continue. Now, before we could talk about the scientific method, we have to talk about getting this camera straight. We have to talk about what is a method. Now, a method is basically like a process or a routine, something we do every day. For example, you adults out there, if you're going into your car, you take your keys out. Sometimes you lose your keys, like me, but all comedy aside, you take your keys, you put it in the door, and you open the door, you sit in your driver's seat, you put your seatbelt on, because we all want to be law-abiding citizens, of course, and then we put the ignition into the steering wheel, and the engine goes. Now, of course, there's some variation in that routine, but you are trying to achieve the goal. What's the goal? Of course, to start a car. A cook, maybe cooking a pizza. Well, you take the cheese, you take the dough, you throw it up in the air a couple times, and then you decorate the pizza, and then you make the next one. Once again, another routine, another process. Now, what happens sometimes with children is they go through this routine.
We learn many things I do daily. I get up early in the morning at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth before my morning cup of milk. I have a bath at 8 a.m. and get ready. At 8:30 a.m. I have breakfast. At 9 a.m. I am off to school.
Okay, so basically you get the point that a child goes through that routine every day. They get up in the morning, they brush their teeth, they eat breakfast, they go to school, and there might be some alterations to that order, but that's basically their routine. That is their process. What is their goal? Their goal is to get ready for school. And they use a method behind that. So therefore, we have the part of the method of the scientific method. Now, this tape is going to run out, so we are going to continue part 2. So I'm going to stop this right now, and then we'll continue the lesson from there. So hold on a moment, and we'll get part 2 up for you.